Hi. If you support the rule of law, sometimes it's the small victories you have to celebrate. That's what we got this week in Azar versus Allina Health Services, decided by the Supreme Court. In that case, we found that often Congress is supposed to make the laws of the country. That's what our Constitution says. But in reality, almost all of our laws are actually made by bureaucrats. While that's a violation of our constitutional separation of powers, we do have a system to try to limit what agencies do on their own. And that limit is to force them to give notice to the public ahead of time of what they are going to regulate and allow comment by the public of what they believe should be done about a particular rule. Now, the government tried to violate this, even this small limit in the past case that was discussed this week. What the government tried to do was to skirt this even small limit on the bureaucracy's power. The Medicare system gives reimbursements to low-income patients when they go to hospitals. And the government tried to change the rules on how they give these reimbursements to the hospital systems. Now, what the government tried to argue here, and then the court rejected 7-1, was that they didn't have to follow these rules. And what the court has said in that 7-1 ruling isn't, of course, enough to restore constitutional government. It's not a full restoration of the separation of powers, but it is a small victory for the rule of law in the following ways. It does require that a law exist before it can be enforced. It does require that a law be followed as written by Congress. It does require that the public know about the law before they can be punished or have their lives changed regarding it. And finally, it gives a tiny bit of power and leeway to the public to give some consent of the governed to the rulemaking our bureaucrats do. Is that enough to restore a constitutional government? No. Is it enough to restore the rule of law? No. But it's a small step in the right direction.